everybody, we're back with another pick a card, and I am going to be uploading two different pick a cards today, but the main one that we're focusing on now is today's energy, okay? And you have a couple different choices. So you have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All that information to book a private reading with me is available in the description box. I'm also going to be live today at 1 p.m. offering instant reads. Let's get started. Pile number 1's Rose Quartz. So first and foremost, I feel like some of you guys are going to be healing yourself, okay? A lot of people, whenever they think of Rose Quartz, and this is probably not why you even came in, but today might be really hyper-focused on healing yourself, okay? And that's going to come in different aspects. Now, Rose Quartz is really good, you know, for healing acne as well, okay? So is Amethyst. All right, for curing acne and also helping with skin conditions and things of that nature. But of course, all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. By no means am I granting you medical, legal, or professional advice at any time, okay? So just take what resonates and leave the rest out. This does also attract love. Like, a lot of people will utilize rose quartz for like love manifestations and things of that nature, and them wanting a new partner or something of that nature, okay? So some of you guys might also receive a new encounter potentially for pile number 1s, okay? Now I'm also seeing some of you guys might have some very interesting dreams for pile number 1, which is interesting because I thought I was going to pick that up with Amethyst, but with this one I really do feel like you guys are going to be healing yourself immensely. Might even like wake up and all of a sudden that one patch of acne just ended up going away. Like something like that. Like there was also like beauty magic probably placed against you. All right. And whenever this occurs, it's not like normal things. Beauty magic is kind of like, let's just say if you purchase a new eyeliner and it's completely organic, you're not allergic to anything in there, but for some reason it gave you like a sty, or it gave you like something crazy, and you only wore it once, and you only wore it for like 4 or 5 hours, and then you just took it off and you washed your face, you did your whole routine, and then all of a sudden something comes up, or like there's something that's hindering your normal beauty routine, okay, is also what I'm picking up. So some of you guys have to amplify your barriers of protection, okay? But at the same time, I do feel like maybe sleeping with certain stones and things of that nature. I also feel like some of you guys need to meditate and sit with yourself today as well for pile number 1s. But let's get into your channeled messages. I wrote a letter. I wrote this letter last week, actually. And I've been wanting to do this, so it's kind of waiting to the last moment, okay? Not even the last moment, it's just kind of like I just felt like using the letters now. You know, I just felt called to use the letters. I wrote 3 of them in particular, and it was mainly focused on today energy, okay? And I wanted to be called to the letters anyway, so let's get into it. Settling up unpaid debts and living carefree with experience. Your breakthrough has already been here for some time. Your life holds a significant meaning. Your life holds weight to the multiverse. You will teach others how to break through. You will know who will betray you and who won't. Your communication skills will increase and and connect you with current or future like-minded individuals. You are meant to create a chain upon chain of chain breakers. You are meant to pull people out of the darkness you have once found yourself in. Your mission is powerful. It will not only save yourself, but place an extensive impact on the generations to come. You do not have to write to be heard. You will be guided to speak so that you may be seen. Love spirit is also something coming forth. There's something that maybe you've gone through that maybe you think no one can relate to or whatever have you, and maybe there was a situation that you really didn't think that you were going to break through, that you're going to, you know, be able to conquer and break through today for pile number 1s, okay? Whether it's a beauty situation or whether it's something else, you know, a little bit more evident in your life, okay? But let's get into some additional letters. You have some love letters, and then you also have some blessing letters that are career, life related. It's kind of like a mixture for those guys who have been on my channel before. I got rid of my old decks. I wanted to start off completely fresh, so I started to create new decks. So right now, the only 2 new decks that I have is the Lover Nude deck, which is like, I think 125 full letters as well, and some little little tidbits, little text messages, notifications, things like that here or there. And then I also have my Blessings deck, which is like a mixture of the Shift deck, as well as the money blessings deck, okay? But let's get into your love messages, okay? Because I feel like that's why a lot of you are here to this pile and were attracted to rose quartz. But let's get into it. Dearest you, dearest you, they are going to trust you and take a chance on you. They are nervous because they don't know if you will follow through. They will see all you wanted was them. This will be the hardest you try in a relationship. Love spirit is also something coming forth. Now another one coming in is dearest you. Can you stop being so sensitive? I'm not being distant, I'm being direct. I'm not into kisses and hugs right now. Let me reach out is also something coming forth. So maybe some of you guys are wanting this person to reach out, and this person's like, listen, I'm trying to be direct, okay? I don't really want that right now. And maybe you're like, all right, fine, then you can never have me, and throw tantrum, and I completely understand, okay? But sometimes we kind of have to communicate our emotions to the person that we love or care about, okay? Majority of the time. Dearest love, I know we have been arguing, but I want to make it better. I hope you will notice this is exactly the feeling that I was receiving. Some of you guys might be going through like a little bit of, and you're probably like, well, you don't understand what he did. Well, listen, this is a generalized collective reading. If you want something personal, one-on-one, please feel free to, book a reading with me or somebody else. But let's get into it. So, dearest love, I know we have been arguing, but I want to make it better. I hope you will notice that I'm trying. I hope you apologize when I apologize. There's also something coming in, okay? Now, the next one that you're receiving is dearest love. Time apart is what we need. You are two on top of me. This is the second card that's kind of like this. So maybe some of you guys are really hyper-focused on connecting with this person, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like this person is just kind of not wanting that all of the time. You're probably like, well, that means they don't want a relationship. No, that just means that they do relationships a little bit differently. Relationship is not just a one streamline of things, okay? That's the, situation that we're kind of breaking free of. Your idea of a relationship is not everyone's idea of a relationship, okay? That's what I mean by that. A relationship doesn't have to mean monogamous. A relationship does not have to mean exclusivity. A relationship doesn't have to mean, constant communication, okay? A relationship, like you're telling me people who don't get communication every single day from their military spouse, they're not in a relationship. So you have to understand that just because you view that a certain way, or maybe this is your energy, okay, to like where you're like, no, this person keeps blowing me up, I kind of want space, they're not really giving me enough space, is also something that I'm picking up, okay, because it keeps coming up. Yeah, it just keeps coming up. Dearest love, time apart is what we need. You are two on top of me and I can't stop getting aggravated. I'd rather take this time to figure out if you and I are going to make it. Can you give me time? Is also something coming forth. I don't know, I feel like if there was something that maybe you said to this person, or maybe this person said to you, that was very, very horrible, okay, to the point where you were just like, you know what, I don't even think I want this person in my reality, and maybe they started to trigger maybe some unhealed wounds that you have within inside of yourself. This could even be like inner child wounds, because rose quartz is really big on healing, okay? It has a lot to do with self-healing, self-love, and kind of like the healing aspect to the end of the karmic cycle, or something to hold on to as comfort during one, okay? But eyes of vivid green pastures may become what you run after. To tackle into full of laughter, treat me like I matter is also something coming forth. So maybe this person or you is wanting you to treat them like they matter as well, okay? This person may also spend a lot of time in nature, grounded. I don't know why I feel like this is about a divine feminine. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Take the energy how it resonates, okay? Even though the majority of my viewers are female, okay? So I don't, like, I literally have 0.01% male viewers. I'm not even kidding in my analytics on YT. I check them all the time, okay? And I think I just reached Indonesia. So welcome to whoever's from Indonesia. Anyway, so I do feel really strongly like this person is kind of like wanting to just be in this melting kind of energy. I'm getting this kind of like melting kind of energy of just like, you know what, let's just throw all the BS away, okay, and just, focus on each other. And you're probably like, it's not BS, it's a problem, da-da-da-da. I understand. But that's not what they want. They want to do something a little bit different, and they also want a lot less pressure, is also what I'm receiving for pile number ones. But let's get into your blessings as well for what could potentially be coming up for you. Now, getting into the blessings. I know I usually pause there, but it's a quick transition. Dear Stu, your old boss will call you. They want you to come back and work for them. They will apologize and offer more pay. Love spirit is also something coming forth. I don't know why I feel like they were forced to do this. And you may have gotten a warning sign, potentially in a dream, not to accept this offer, potentially for some of you guys, okay? And it may, maybe a dream that you remember for some of you guys who are clairvoyant, all right? Dear Stu, you will get approved for the loan you need. This will not only surprise you, but the person submitting the loan for you. Congratulations, Spirit, is also something coming forth. I don't know why I feel like there's like, okay, let's just say if you have like a processing loan or something like that only like goes by your sales. That's not very common for people who don't really have a business or run through like a certified international platform for checkout, such as like Square or what's the other one? I don't know, because I love Square. So it could be like where they check all your percentages, your projected, rates, everything like that, and everything comes back even bigger than even the loan specialist who's submitting it thought it was, and you might not even know about it, because processing loans aren't things that you necessarily can apply for. With Square, it's mainly just offered to you randomly, okay? So just as like an indication for that for some of you guys, all right? So let's just say if all your markings are good and this loan specialist is like, you know what, I feel like this person already paid the majority of their loan off. They only have like, this much left over, and they're going to get that paid off in like just a couple months. They're already ahead of it. I don't know, I'm getting that energy. And this goes right into settling unpaid debts and living carefree with experience. So it's almost like maybe you've received this before and you didn't know how it was going to, if it was going to come in, or if you didn't know like really how to use it or delegate it, and maybe you just kind of splurged a little bit but also kind of invested in stuff, and now you're going to be hyper focused and really knowing what to do, and it's going to elevate you beyond compare. And this could even be a home loan, this could even be a car loan. Okay, you're probably like, how can a car loan elevate me beyond compare? Do you know what a car can do? You can make so much money off of a car. Okay, you can do Uber, DoorDash. You're probably like, you don't make anything off of Uber and DoorDash. Yes, the fuck you do. And I have like freaking statements to prove it. Like you can make like 1.5K like a week, bro. I'm not even kidding. If you really dedicate yourself and like drive like 10 hours a day and to the max, and also be really smart about which ones that you accept as well. So it's very much possible, okay? But also I feel like some of you guys had to learn some harsh lessons in regards to the consequences of not saving or not preparing for a rainy day, or not expecting curveballs. It's almost like you're going to be prepping yourself for potential curveballs. Is also something that I'm picking up for some of you guys, okay? Now, a next one, you're getting 100,000 coming to you. Some of you guys could be getting approved for 100K, okay? Or some of you guys could be getting an inheritance for 100K. Some of you guys could be getting a promotion or a job opportunity for 100K, okay? There's so many different possibilities on how you can achieve 100K, all right? But this one came up for you as far as the blessings deck. So take that energy out, resonates. 700 coming to you. And I feel, you know what's crazy is I was picking up this in the general collective actually yesterday, and it came up kind of like this, similar, but I think it was like 800, and the other one was like another vast number. And I'm getting the same feeling in this pile, is that maybe you had already hyper focused on a goal. Maybe you had like a certain goal that you wanted to make, and that money's coming to you, okay? But it's almost like there's something else additionally that's coming in for you, okay? And it may even happen on the day that you view this, right? Because remember, I spent a little bit of time with these letters trying to, you know what I mean? And this wasn't even a requested video by you guys. You guys wanted a love reading and new love moments. And I'm gonna do that after this, you know what I mean? But for some reason I felt led to do this first. And I feel like maybe okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. So let's just say, for instance, you're working at a job and you have like a commission, like, or even if it's not a job, it could be solo entrepreneurship. And maybe you have like a sales goal or a commission focused position or something of that nature, okay? This is a generalized collective reading, so it's not going to pinpoint in exact detail for everybody, or is it a little bit different. The main message itself is what's going to be what resonates mainly, and little details here or there. But with the 700, it's almost like, okay, I wanted to attain this, I wanted to get this, and not even realizing that that energy that you were accumulating and hyper-focusing on that, I don't know why I feel like it's almost like you detached from something else that maybe you thought that you were never going to receive. And this could even be like a certain position or a certain loan or a certain approval or something of that nature. Okay, and the reason why I keep saying loan is because you did receive the loan card, okay? Some of you guys may also be purchasing a $100,000 car for some of you guys. And then you're also getting tomorrow energy. So some of you guys, it's not going to be happening today. It's going to be happening tomorrow for some of you guys. Okay? Which is interesting because that was also something that came up in my general collective reading that I did yesterday, that a handful of people showed up to. So with tomorrow energy coming forth, I do feel like it's probably going to be tomorrow. All right? For some of you guys. Or you could be obtaining a certain goal one day, like today, for instance, and then obtaining an additional goal the next day is also something coming in. If you're wanting to know when they're going to be calling you back, it could be tomorrow. Or if you're wanting to know when is it going to come in, it could be tomorrow. Like that kind of energy as well, okay? Now let's get into the tarot. The first card that you are receiving is the Seven of Cups energy in the upright. Some of you guys have been feeling a little bit delulu. Feeling like you haven't, and this is what I mean by that. This is not an offensive situation. I'm just telling you, like, some of you guys have been feeling like, damn, am I freaking going crazy? Like, why am I seeing all of these signs? I don't know why I'm getting that energy. So that's what I mean by that. Okay, it wasn't like, oh my God, you're delusional, da da da. First of all, I'm not a doctor. This is for entertainment purposes only. So riddle me that. But the first one is the Seven of Cups energy coming forth, guys. I'm not a very nice person. I try to be, but it's just not. Anyway, I'm Aquarius. So with the Seven of Cups energy coming forth in the upright, it's almost like maybe a state of confusion. Maybe somebody was giving you multiple signs. If you just want to, go on love, maybe somebody was giving you multiple signs. But I just see you as receiving multiple signs and not knowing which one to hyper-focus on, not knowing which one's going to come in. And it's actually, each sign is an indicator of the manifestations that are being brought to you. Is also something that I'm receiving, and you're just not knowing how or when it's going to come in is also something that I'm receiving. As I say that, the Three of Wands energy is the next card. So you're receiving these signs, you know it's going to come in, you just don't know when, and it's putting a lot of this unnecessary pressure on yourself as well. But with the Three of Wands energy coming in the upright, this is also about ships coming in, something that you expected, but somewhat of a transitional situation. Some of you guys may have been having dreams about like airports, okay? And definitely pay attention to where you're at in the airport in your dream. Are you at like the waiting area already, like at the, what the fuck is it called? I don't know, guys. I don't really like planes. I don't know. I don't trust them. I don't trust people flying them and making them. I don't trust it all. Okay, the boats especially, because you're stranded in the middle of the ocean. What you got? You got Rose and you got Jack, and Rose only really cares about herself. So let's get into the Three of Wands energy coming forth. All right. Even though people are like, it was signs that they couldn't share the wrath. You couldn't kick somebody else off the boat. I know how harsh that sounds. But young Jack died over old Betty in the boat. He could have taken her down. That's a real American right there. That was probably what they would have did, but he wasn't American. He was European. Anyway, right? Wasn't he European, or was he from America? Or I don't know. But he ended up in Europe. Anyway, with the Five of Wands energy, some of you guys may end up going to Europe, or some of you guys may end up transitioning or traveling or doing something, because this is also an indicator of short-term travel. For some of you guys are planning a trip for short-term travel as well. Some of you guys may also get into an argument as well with the Five of Wands energy, and it's almost like you expected it, okay? And it may be an argument with somebody that you kind of like expected. I don't know why I'm getting that too. Damn. Some of you guys are really mentally prepared and really tuned in, all right? Now, with the Two of Pentacles energy coming forth in the reversal, okay? With the Two of Pentacles energy in the reversal, there's two different things that are going to be happening for you. One is going to be very career-related, and some of you guys may have had to deal with a really highly competitive field as well, okay, for some of you guys, all right? And maybe there had to be a little bit of like an ultimatum, maybe deciding between you and somebody else or something of that nature, but it's almost like hands down, you won is also something that I'm getting for some of you guys, all right? With the Two of Pentacles. And I don't feel like it's love related. I feel like that's career related, that comment. Now with the Queen of Cups energy coming forth in the upright, this is a very beautiful card to get. This is also somebody, this is exactly the emotions that I was feeling. You're somebody who already is very in touch with their natural discernment and intuition. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerian mainly. Doesn't have to be. If you're just hyper-focused on your sun sign, then you know absolutely nothing about yourself. You need to dig deeper, and you need to look at certain houses and how they influence that sign, because your sun sign is not who you are. Okay, it's not who you are. People think, oh, it's who you, no. Okay, you are an accumulation of energy, so you need to break down each one. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so with the Queen of Cups energy, so some of you guys are like, but I don't have water, I don't have a water sun, I'm not a water sign. And then you, if I pulled up your chart, all of a sudden in your Venus you have Cancerian energy. Or all of a sudden in your 8th house you're a fucking Scorpio. And I'm like, you know what? You can't win. You can't win. Some of you guys are going to receive some really strong intuitive signs and downloads, and it's going to be in alignment, all right? For those of you guys who are new to my channel, I'm very straightforward when it comes to these things, okay? I try to be sensitive to like certain situations, but there's something that you already psychically predicted that's coming to you within a 2-day time frame as well. It might be a little bit of a delay for you because the Two of Pentacles is here. Now you're also getting the King of Cups. Now we can talk about a little bit of love here with the Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Now we have a lot of Virgo energy going on right now. All right, so for those of you guys who love Virgo energy, then this is your season, boo. For those of you guys who are like, fuck everything Virgo, I completely understand, okay? But I also have a Virgo North Node, so you know what I mean? But with the King of Pentacles energy coming forth right underneath the Seven of Cups, third eye activation. Some of you guys are going to undergo third eye activation. I'm sorry, I just felt really strong pressure in my third eye. So with the King of Pentacles energy underneath the Seven of Cups energy, this is really big on somebody not really knowing how they feel at this time. I know that's probably not what you want to hear. This person is also getting mixed signals and not really knowing how you feel. This person is also really tempted by a lot of different things, and it's horrible for the King of Pentacles to be tempted by all of these things because they grow roots, okay? Whatever they touch, they grow roots into things, okay? They create roots into things, and they'll grow from there. And it's really important for a King of Pentacles to be in the upright, which he is, because then he'll make an accurate decision. But there's somebody who's kind of creating a little bit of an illusion for you, and it could be somebody who could be like gaslighting you, and it could be money related. You know, maybe something situation involving money or even career related. As I say that, Nine of Pentacles energy is coming out. There's too much Pentacle energy in here not to talk about money. I'm sorry. And it's a general today overall energy with love and career, and it's a mixture, so I have to read both sides. For people who are coming to the reading for that, to better like their careers and their money assets, and to like expand and grow and things of that nature, they kind of want this predicted. You can't necessarily change that. A lot of people think that they can, but then it comes like your true karma comes in backlash once you try to alter it with certain manifestations. So it's just best to just write it out and do kind of like certain manifestations, written manifestations or visual aid manifestations. I believe in a lot of people are like, fuck that, I'm lighting a candle right now, and then wonder why shit blows up in like 3-4 months, and then you light another candle, then everything's straight, then something else blows up in a couple months. Like, it's just not the way to live. So with the Three of Wands energy in the upright, and then you're also getting the Nine of Pentacles energy in the upright, some of you guys expected this wealth to come in, and it could be a vast amount. And when other people kind of didn't know what was really going on, it's like you hyper-focused on it and waited for it as well. All right, maybe you had to endure some things. I didn't choose this pile, but whoever chose this pile, you're about to become pretty successful in whatever your endeavors are. And it's almost like maybe you go from not really knowing how things are going to play out to all of a sudden this coming towards you. And this could also be somebody, somewhat of a mystery. This could even be somebody coming out of the works. Maybe you're getting little signs here or there, you know, about your finances and stuff like that. But in regards to love, there could be somebody who is seeing you as somebody to settle down with, okay? And it's almost like you're waiting for this person to really solidify things for you guys. But it looks like the both of you guys have some karma to work out here, to like where maybe there's an argument that creates like an immense blockage. You could end up blocking this person, or this person could end up blocking you potentially, okay? But underneath, and there's also people who tried to create a lot of restriction for you, especially with your wealth. Now, underneath the Two of Pentacles energy coming forth in the reversal, you have the Knight of Swords. It's almost like somebody wanted you to be stuck. Is also something that I'm getting. Knight of Swords energy coming forth. Yeah. This could be like financial, yeah. With this, with the Knight of Swords energy coming forth right underneath the Two of Pentacles, this is like after not really knowing what to decide or what to do, after maybe an argument or a falling out with somebody, you make a final decision, okay? Now, and it could be a really big action oriented, all right? This could also be communication coming in from your person soon as well. Now, underneath the Queen of Cups energy, you have the Six of Pentacles. Now, with the Six of Pentacles energy coming up in the upright position, this is also about a loan or possibly even an inheritance. This could even be or even a spiritual inheritance. But this is also a friends with benefits situation, okay, card. All right, some of you guys could be involved with somebody who's creating immense blockages in your life, creating a lot of like karmic situations, and no judgy. It happens. Life is life. But with the Six of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright, okay, underneath the Queen of Cups, it's like things are going to balance out and become better. Libra energy could be significant, but actually this card is in association with Tauran energy. I believe the moon in Tauran. So some of you guys may have an exalted area within that placement if your moon is in Taurus. Let me see anything else that I'm picking up. This person could also share really valuable information from, not from you. I don't know. I wanted to say from you. So maybe there's somebody who's trying to collect information from you and tell to other people. Okay, this could also be like career related as well. So just be careful who you tell things to, like within your coworker setting. My favorite situation is just kind of like being texting buddies, but like not really ever hanging out, or them knowing me interpersonally, or giving them access to things that normally I don't give access to other people. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm very much a loner on purpose with purpose. So it's hard for me to see people who have like a lot of friends and stuff, because most of the time those people who have like a lot of friends and things, they become kind of like people pleasers at times, and they end up not really having their life as their own in ways. But anyway, so with the Six of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright, this could also be really valuable, shared information to you, okay? Whether it's an approval of a loan, because this is a really big indicator that some of you guys who are waiting on school approvals for loans and things like that, if that's going to come in, that's going to be coming in soon as well, okay? But that is what I am receiving for some of you guys, okay? I hope that this reading resonated for you. If you do want a private reading with me, all that information to book is down below. Definitely check out my live streams. I do offer instant paid readings live. And yeah, bye for now, guys. Hello. Anyway, I'm getting that song really strongly right now. Who sings that? Paramore, I think. Hello, hello. Is it just pick up the phone. So that's one of their old, so you're probably like, that's not a Paramore song. That's not. Let me pause here. So the Paramore song is called Hello, Hello. I'm a true Paramore fan. I used to have like a shoebox filled with, my sister threw it away because she has no fucking, she's like heartless. Anyway, so like she threw away my journals, my songbook journals, everything. She was just like, no, she doesn't need this like Converse box filled with all of her memories. Anyway, hello, hello, is anyone home? Just pick up the phone. I've opened my life to you. I've told you everything I knew. You listened so closely too. You listened so close when love was just a way out. But you're going deaf now. Yeah, you've turned your head around. Hello, hello, is anyone home? You'll be sorry to hear I'm doing fine now. Sorry to hear you're without me now. You blew up the world I built for us, destroyed our secret universe, threw out the trust I put in you, making me feel like I'd been used. And now I'm reminded that I was just blinded. Okay, this is a really good song. I love this song. I'm probably gonna hear it after. I haven't heard this song in like forever. And for some reason, it just like came up in my mind. You'll be sorry to hear I'm doing fine now. Sorry to hear you're without me now. I'm doing fine. You'll be all right. Maybe you'll think of me tonight. You're doing fine. I'll be all right. Just give me time. Yeah. Is anyone home? Is also something coming forth. I'm without you now. Is also something coming in. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you guys for pile number 2's Black Obsidian. Let's get into your gemstone that you picked. Now, this is actually really big on protection, as well as spiritual advancement with grounding associated with this, okay? It does a lot with the root chakra as well. And Black Obsidian, a little keynote about it, it's actually volcanic glass and used to be utilized for weaponry in, like, I think the 16th or 18th century. Anyway, so let's get into your messages. And also, when I was looking at this, some of you guys could be really into space or could be having a lot of dreams about space. I don't know if you guys have ever had a space dream before, or maybe a portal opening within your dreams. Some of you guys are going through a major transition, and for some reason I feel like Saturn's pretty upset about how you're about to be blessed right now. So Saturn energy is ruled by Capricorn. So if you know an envious Capricorn, okay, or things of that nature, but also Capricorn is in Pisces right now, so definitely pay attention to where Pisces is in your chart, because it's going to create a lot of restrictions in that area. So I have Pisces in my 4th house, right, which has a lot to do with like home life and like family, okay, and I also have Pisces South Node. Those are my 2 Pisces signs, okay, that I've got going on. I'm also a Pisces fucking cusp. Okay, so I was born February 14th. A lot of people are like, you're not a cusp until you're like on the 15th or 16th. I'm telling you, I'm a Pisces cusp. My grandmother's a Pisces. My sister's a motherfucking Pisces, born 2 weeks after me, because her actual birthday was supposed to be February 14th, but she wanted to stay in there longer. You know, thank God, because I'm not trying to share my exact birth date with her. Anyway, so getting into this, all right, even more so. Some of you guys, whenever I go on tangents, it could be a little bit in relation to what you're going through. But let's go into the main love letter, well, not a love letter, the main message for you today. It's a channeled message I wrote last week. Today you may be enveloped within chaos. Some of this you decided, and some of this you absolutely have not. The price of magic is not little. Everything must have balance. You will see, you will, what the fuck is that? It looked like an N, but it's not, okay? You will see and learn the importance. It's supposed to say and. Sorry, I wrote these fast. You will see and learn the importance of this. You will also see your own true colors. This will be initially hard to accept, yet you are on a path of acceptance. You will come to see how beautiful you really are. You will come to see the true magic in what you are. This may come within a dream, This may come in many mysterious ways. This is coming now, because now it is your time to awaken. Find the rabbit hole. Oh, no, sorry. Find the rabbit, Neo. Love spirit. Okay, guys. So some of you guys are, like I said, with this, I was seeing kind of I normally don't analyze like the top of the cards. So some of you guys might be having really intense dreams, or might be going into like a really intense dream state, okay? And you might be dealing with like a lot of unnecessary chaos as well for pile number 2s. All right. I feel like some of it was your fault, some of it wasn't, but it's due to your manifestations. And I talked about this a little bit in pile number 1. So pile number 1 and pile number 2 could be interconnected in some way, slightly. So if you picked pile number 1, and you're transitioning pile number 2, I completely understand. But let's go into, I was going to go into the tarot, but let's go into your messages. Okay, we'll get into the tarot last. You guys have a couple different messages. You have, because this is a general, okay, today energy for general, so it's going to go into career, money, home life, love life, okay? And we'll get into the love messages first. If you guys do want to book a private reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Dear Stu, until you let the past you... Oh God, I cannot read today, my own handwriting. Dear Stu, until you let the past go, you will keep reliving similar or even the same cycles. Clear your energy and stand on business. You chose this. Love spirit is also something coming forward. Okay. Now, you're getting another one. Let's see here. Dear Stu, we just met. I need you to chill. I don't know if I even want a relationship. This could even be how you feel towards somebody else, potentially, okay? I don't know if I even want a relationship. I do care about you, just not enough to tie myself down with you. I hope we can still be friends. You can block them. So the next one that you're getting is, Dear Stu, I'm an Aquarius, guys, I'm pretty harsh. Dear Stu, hop in. I'm driving to a place I only go to. I want to finally be free with you. I don't want to hold back during sex or even just being with each other. I want all of you is also something coming forward. So this person may try to entice you with like other things that you could do or other things that you could, I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody's going to try to make it better and you're going to fall for it potentially for pile number 2s, okay? So the next one that you're getting is, Dear Stu, I get jealous for how they look at you. I know you cannot help what they do. Only the reaction or response will truly matter. Will you entertain the peasants or will you honor our relationship? Is also something coming forth. Now the next one that you're getting is, Dearest love, I lied when I said I wanted to break up. I want to stay together. I don't want you with anyone else romantically. Is also something coming forth. So maybe this person was like, whatever, leave, whatever. And now this person is acting crazy. Okay? Is also something that I'm getting. So let's get into the blessings deck to see what potential blessings are coming your way. Dear Stu, your new job will pay you daily. Love Spirit is also something coming forth. So some of you guys are looking for daily pay, and I completely understand that. Okay, especially if you're trying to recoup and you really don't have that 2 or 3 weeks to just kind of wait it out. And you need like transportation money, you need food money, you need life money. And sometimes when you get paid daily, it's just better. Now, you're also getting 5 to 7K coming soon to you as well. Like I said, pile number 1 and pile number 2 could be interconnected if you chose it. If you weren't naturally gravitating towards it, don't go to pile number 1, okay? So let's get into it. Dearest you, like for instance, if you naturally just picked one pile for pile number 2, this is the only part of the karma that you are meant to receive. Now, if people picked 2 different piles, you may have picked 1 or 2, okay? Dear Stu, you'll receive very important messages from an employer or potential employer. Love Spirit is also something coming forward. All right. Pre-order, book in advance, sold out. Dear Stu, whatever you have been trying to sell will be sold out soon. People will have to wait for availability or pre-book/pre-order. Love Spirit is also something coming forth. So when people didn't hop on, when you were like, let's just say for instance, when people didn't hop on like the train when you were kind of like dead, okay, in a way, like with business and stuff like that, where you're just like, man, like I haven't gotten business in like 4 days. You know what I mean? Or I haven't gotten business in like 3 days. Or I haven't gotten business in like 5 days. Like, what's going on? You know? And the business that I'm getting is kind of like minimal and it's not the same. So what's going on? And then all of a sudden it comes in like with an overload. Okay, as in an overload. So let's just say you do readings too. This could also be like finally like your client's responding back to your emails, or finally your client responding back to your messages and being like, I want to book this reading, or I want to book that. And you thought maybe it was just going to be 1 or 2 people, and it's like, no, you're going to be fucking busy. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that energy, okay? And this could take you like maybe 1 or 2 full days of work potentially, which is maybe equivalent to like somebody's like 3 or 4 weeks that they work, okay? Potentially for some people, all right? I don't know, I'm getting that energy. And you're also receiving some kind of large payout. This could be a loan, this could be an approvable loan, this could also be like an advance or a bonus coming to you, okay? Some of you guys, this could even be like, damn, I hate saying it, but it could be like child support or help or assistance from like a family member is also something coming in. This could also be a school payout. So many different things that this could be. It's a generalized collective reading, okay? And by no means am I granting medical, legal, or professional advice at any time. So just take what resonates and leave the rest out. If you do want a private reading with me, all the information to book is down below in the description box. Now, the first card that you're receiving is the Moon card. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, mainly Cancerian and Piscean energy, okay? But with the Moon card, this is also about something being hidden from you. And I don't know why I'm feeling like it's a dark secret with the Moon card energy coming forth. It could be something involving a long time third-party situation, okay, with the 3 of Pentacles energy. Now, there's also a really strong amplified energy that I'm receiving from the Moon card. A lot of people won't take it as face value, the Moon card. Yes, it does have a strong pull towards intuition and the spiritual meaning behind the essence of the moon, not necessarily literal, right? But in this case, I'm kind of taking it literal. Some of you guys may have like your moon exalted right now, okay? Or you may be going through a lunar return right now to where certain things that you're manifesting are amplified, okay? And things that you may be even waiting on for like a couple weeks or maybe even a couple months are going to be coming in today, is also something coming in. And 3 in particular. So maybe you're wondering like how many or how many this. 3 is a really strong number right now. Now, the next card that you're receiving is the Ace of Wands. This was definitely a manifestation, okay? Definitely a manifestation is coming towards you. This could also be somebody reaching out towards you to create plans with you as well today, with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles energy. But with the Moon card, there's a lot of hiddenness, a lot of secrecy, almost like somebody's not letting you too deep within inside of their mind, or too deep within inside of their heart space as well. Okay, it's like they just keep putting up boundaries with you. And this could be, what's it called? You know, a lover, or even, I feel like it's a lover, I really do. But anyway, so the next one that you're getting, but it could be anyone. With the Page of Pentacles coming forth in the upright, this is Virgo energy that we're in right now when I'm filming it, but it could also be Taurus or Capricorn. All right, but it's also something really slow. So like I said, it could have been like you've been waiting a couple days. Maybe you were dead for a while. You know what I mean? Metaphorically, okay? Maybe you were kind of like, oh man, I'm just waiting for my clients to mention me back, or I'm waiting for this girl to, you know, confirm her appointment for her hairstyle on Wednesday, or like, you know, things of that nature, whatever, her nail appointment, or whatever you do, okay? Now the next one that you're getting is the World card energy. Now with the World card energy, it's really big on fixed sign energy. So we have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, okay? Some of you guys might have that encompassed within your big three. As I say that, I saw 1252 on the timestamp. Let's pause there before we get into some more added details. All right, so on my version of the timestamp, I saw 1252. It signifies positive transformations, spiritual growth, and aligning with your life's purpose. It encourages you to embrace changes, trust your intuition, and overcome fears to manifest your dreams and attract abundance. This number is a message of divine support, assuring you that you are on the right path to success. You are on the verge of significant and beneficial changes in your life. Okay, so this is really big on positive changes and spiritual growth. All right, and it's also saying that angels are guiding you to focus on your spiritual development and inner wisdom. All right, don't resist the changes happening around you. Instead, embrace them with an open heart. Trust your inner guidance and maintain faith in the positive direction your life is taking. With the right mindset, you can achieve your goals and manifest your desires into reality. You are in alignment with your life's purpose, and the universe is supporting your endeavors. It's also about paying attention to changes. Observe the shifts in your life and see them as opportunities for growth. And the World card is really big on closing out a cycle and beginning a new one, but in a really major way to where you stand out. And this is also an internet-focused card, so you could be receiving some kind of notification through the internet potentially for some of you guys, something that you've been waiting for the past couple days, maybe even weeks, or potentially months. All right? Oh, few. Few is 3 or more. So anyway, so 3. Cultivate positive thought. Let go of fears and doubts that may be hindering your progress. Listen to your intuition and believe in your own abilities. Keep working towards your goals with confidence and a strong belief in divine support. So even when you feel like, oh man, I'm at my wit's end, things will come in at the last minute for you, is also something that I'm receiving. So some of you guys, this could be like literally if there was something that you needed to pay, or something that you were like, man, I gotta pay this like now. I want to pay this now. You know, that kind of energy. With the Page of Pentacles energy coming forth, this is something that I'm also seeing 1444. You guys have a lot of angelic guidance around you, and you're also really strongly protected, all right? And we'll get into that in just a moment. Let me pause there. I saw 1454. You guys receive a lot of angel numbers, a lot of signs, and you pay attention to them, and most likely you go through with following through with them, okay? That's why you receive a lot more. You'll receive a lot more signs. You'll receive a lot more downloads. Your spirit's like open to receiving those downloads. Other people, they're like blocked off, or they'll like bypass it, or they'll downplay it as if something has to be proven to them. But anyways, let's go into 1444 and 1454. Do you guys attract angel numbers? I'm filming this at 12:12. It was 1525. Jesus, you guys really have a lot of messages. Hold on. Read the synopsis for every single one. But the angel number 1444 is a powerful message of divine support, spiritual guidance, and a call to build stable foundation for your future. It emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility, leveraging your innate talents, and trusting in the angelic presence that is helping you manifest your goals through consistent, grounded effort. Is also something coming forth, okay? It's also about new beginnings and leadership, potentially obtaining a leadership position for some of you guys. It's also about protection and stability with repeated 4s, which is something I had talked about. Okay, I also saw 1550. You guys are receiving a lot of angel numbers, okay? So all of the angel numbers that you're hearing in this, definitely dive in for some more added insight. You can look it up just like that, okay? I also saw 1606 just now. So you guys really have a lot of signs, and you're gonna get a lot of reassurance, all right? But let's get into the clarification. Underneath the Moon card, you have the Knight of Pentacles energy. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Like I said, it's almost like something happens at the last minute, okay? Maybe this person reaches out to you at the last minute of the day. Maybe this person wants to be with you at the last minute of the day. And it's crazy because it's almost like when this person reaches out to you, or whenever this person reaches out to you, that's when things are going to be really set in motion at a really fast rate. Now, this could also be like, maybe you're waiting on like an approval for a school or something, because Three of Pentacles does have some things to do with that, as well as collaboration mainly. So you might be receiving a lot of communication in regards to that, okay? Somebody wanting to make plans with you. All right, now underneath the Ace of Wands energy, some of you guys might embark on a new beginning or start a new generational kind of frequency, okay, for some of you guys who aren't really close to your family. With the 10 of Pentacles coming up underneath the Ace of Wands, this could also be somebody proposing to you, okay, or somebody wanting to be in a committed relationship with you, okay, is also something coming forth. Now underneath the Page of Pentacles, you have the 2 of Wands energy. Now the 2 of Wands energy coming forth underneath the Page of Pentacles. This is also something that you've been waiting for and visualizing into existence. Some of you guys didn't even need to light a candle. You just did it with your mind. You could have 8th house in Gemini. Now the underneath the World card, you have the 9 of Swords, but in the reversal, okay? Now with the 9 of Swords energy coming up in the reversal, literally at the last minute, you're going to be relieved of your stress and you'll be able to go on to like your new chapter and kind of like start your next day a little bit better. Some form of reassurances may be coming through the internet for you, okay? Maybe there was a certain email that you were waiting for. Maybe there was a certain notification that you were waiting for. And I got this sort of like immense calmness, okay, over me when this card came up in the reversal. All right, so maybe you guys have been feeling down and out and there's some newness coming in, but again, there's like a lot of delays. So like, I feel like it's later on in the day is what I'm getting as well, okay? After dealing with some things. And it's almost like you're gonna peep game on something, and it took you a while to peep game on something. This could have come towards you intuitively, somebody's alternative plan towards you. I'm also getting that for some reason. But that is what I'm receiving for this pile. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and go into pile number 3. Pile number 3. Welcome, welcome. So you guys picked Amethyst. First and foremost, the immediate feeling that I got is you may receive kind of like a really strong intuitive download for pile number 3s. To the point where it doesn't matter. Let's just say if you had a dream, okay, or maybe if you had an intuitive download or something just clicked for you in your mind, there ain't no way somebody's gonna be telling you different, okay? You may have clear cognizance where you just have a clear inner knowing, okay, as well for some of you guys, all right? To like where people are like, how the hell did you know that? Kind of like when people who are pregnant walk up to me and I tell them how far along they are and what they're having, and then they're shocked, kind of like that, all right? So clear cognizant is the word for that, all right? And I have coworkers who have seen that happen. They were like, what the fuck? And I was like, it's just a guess. It's not a damn guess. It's generational. My grandma can do the same thing, both of them. So let's go into it. And my mom. So let's go into it with your letters. All right. Some of you guys also need to do third eye chakra healings. All right. And clearings as well for pile number 3s, potentially. This is really good to sleep with. All right. Especially if you want to receive intuitive dreams and program it. Okay. To only receive light. All right. But sometimes there's some hidden nightmares that you need to see. All right. But let's get into this. Like there's purpose for nightmares. The cycle has ended. You have learned your lessons. Someone who could be called a close friend. Someone who could be as close as blood will be apologizing deeply. Write what you demand for forgiveness. Write what you deem worthy. Then make a choice even if these conditions are not met. Would you still be willing to forgive? This is a test of the soul. Expect dreams, expect signs. Recognize that you are never in lack of signs. Your breakthrough is here. Everything you have carefully wished for is here. Give thanks for defeating the battle within. Love sphere is also some of you guys might have a really intense astral projection for some of you guys as well. Okay. But let's get into your other message cards. So you guys have some new messages. We've got some love renewed and also some blessings. You guys received a lot of blessings. You might be receiving a lot of like money, career related things today for some of you guys. Okay. Now let's get into it. Dearest love, I need to introduce some people to you. I know they will love you too. I'm just nervous that they will be gone once they do. Is also something coming forth, okay? Now, dearest love, I can't sleep knowing someone else is holding you. Is this what I've been put through? I should have never played you. I'm going to apologize soon, is also something coming forth, okay? Now, there's also somebody recognizing how important you actually were in their reality. This could even be a family member or somebody who felt like a family member for some of you guys. Now, getting into the next one, you have, Dearest you, I check my phone constantly to see if you have messaged me. I want to see if you will at all think of me first. One text, one call, that's all I want. I don't know why I just heard with one text, one call, it could end it all. I'm also getting that energy too. 313 on the timestamp. As I say that on my end, it's not going to show up on your end because I'm going to edit it. And it's going to be all merged together. I cut every clip. It's just easier for editing that way. But let's get into your blessings cards, okay? Definitely look up that angel number for added insight. I look up the angel numbers in page reads. I do that for sure. We dissect it. But let's get into just the reading here. Today, energy is on 343 is also something coming up on the timestamp as well for you guys. So definitely look that up. And if you're like, how do I look that up? 343 angel number meaning. And if you're like only wanting about love, just put 343 angel number love meaning. And it'll give you some more in depth, okay? It's just really long to read. Today, energy is also looking for, so whatever is going to be happening is going to be happening today. You're like, duh. Well, a different pile got tomorrow energy, so let's not be a smartass. Dear Sue, your spouse will vow to care for you. They do not wish for you to work for anyone but them. You both will work together. Love spirit is also something coming forward. There could be somebody who offers you kind of like a new beginning with your career, and it could be from a lover, okay? It could be like, hey, there's this really good opportunity that came up, and I just think that you should be the one to work beside me. I don't want anybody else to work with me. I want you to work. I'll pay this, this, and this, or like you'll have this, this, and this. Like, I don't know, I'm getting that energy as well. Now, dear Sue, you have waited years for this, but it finally fell off your credit. This will bring your score up to receive the same blessings others do not fully appreciate. Check score randomly, shock, 700 and up credit is also something that's coming towards you. If not today, it's going to be very, very soon for some of you guys, okay? 500 coming towards you, okay? Remember, this is generalized collective reading, so take the energy how it resonates, okay? Dearest you, something that was taken from you will be given back. There will be an apology letter attached. Love spirit is also something coming forth, okay? There's somebody who realizes the karma that they received by doing something to you. They're also understanding that they would rather take maybe a financial loss over losing you as well. For pile number 3, so this could be a family member, this could be a spouse, this could be a lover. Take the energy how it resonates, okay? This could also be about somebody calling out for work. Now you're also getting 400 coming to you, so you guys are going to receive around $400 to $500 potentially soon, okay? Take the money messages as they resonate. 50,000 to 99,000 coming to you, less than 100K for this pile, okay? And you're getting a lot of money that's coming towards you. This could even be like an advancement in your career, maybe receiving a higher position for yourself, making more yearly as well, okay? That's in your energy. So you have a really abundant energy, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with kind of like you following divine missions, especially with the Amethyst. So it's almost like you are following a divine mission. Anyway, $900 coming to you as well. So there could be a lot of different random payments coming towards you is also something that I'm receiving. You're the pile that received the most blessings cards, okay? You're the pile that received like the most of that. So I feel like that's going to be a really good indicator for you, possibly for today or within the coming days, okay? But let's get into your tarot. And if you would like a private reading with me, feel free to book. All that information is down below. Now, the first card you're receiving is the Four of Wands. Some of you guys could be purchasing a house. Some of you guys could be moving, or even, let's just do it simple. You're reconnecting with someone, okay? Now, the next one that you're getting is the Five of Cups energy in the reversal. Now, if you want to do it a little bit more complex, this could also be about building a really strong structure for yourself to like where you could be purchasing a house, where you could be potentially moving in with somebody and building a really strong foundation there. There's a deeper aspect to the Four of Wands, okay? Now, with the Five of Cups energy coming up in the reversal, this is really big on seeking out the positive, okay? So maybe when you were kind of like thinking that you lost all opportunity on something, or people forgot about you, or they don't even care, or whatever. This is when this comes back in, okay? And it's almost like there's a couple different opportunities, or maybe even two different people who have agreed to apologize to you. It's almost, this is pretty big for you, okay? It could be like a mother and father for potentially for some of you guys. I don't see my mother taking any form of accountability. I don't see my father holding any form of remorse, okay? But sometimes things happen, okay? I mean, things happen as in like things out of your control. So like maybe you may run into this person, or maybe this person may go out of their way to reach out to you to try to apologize or something of that nature. It's still your choice whether you want to forgive or not, okay? Which was a really big indicator in your message. And it doesn't have to be just parents, it could be relationship of any kind. But there's something that you really thought that you had lost out on. And this could have been like an approval to something, or maybe like a certain apartment or something of that nature. I'm getting apartment energy for this pile. I'm also getting the Sun card, okay? The Sun card is really big on Leo energy, all right? There's something that you had deeply wished for during Leo season, or worked your ass off during Leo season, and was kind of like expecting major results. You're gonna be getting more results today or pretty fucking soon. And there's also something that's clearing up for you. You're gonna be seeing something really clearly, how something was all along. Some of you guys might, some of you guys might, I talk like my brother for a second there. Brother fucking mumbles sometimes. He does that. Anyway, with this, it's almost like there's something different that you may be doing with your hair, like styling your hair differently or doing something different as well with the Sun card. I don't know I'm getting that, okay? Now, I normally don't get that with the Sun card, but with the, some of you guys could be getting a tattoo as well. The Empress card is coming up in the upright. All right, there's some kind of karmic debt that's being cleared out, all right? And there's also pulling back into the mother energy. The Empress is a mother energy. Some of you guys might be finding out potentially that you've conceived, or maybe that you're with child, or that you're pregnant, okay, with the Empress card coming forth in the upright, okay? This is Libra, Taurus, Leo, but it could very well be any sign, but she encompasses every single sign, okay? Now, let's get into the next one. You have the Page of Wands. This is definitely something that's going to be happening today and fast. Some of you guys could be going on a small adventure or trip, maybe even hooking up with somebody. Okay, for pile number 3s. Now, underneath the Four of Wands energy, this could also be a message that you could be receiving as well pretty fast today. Something that you've been waiting for a while, okay? This could even be generational. It could even be a generational household, or maybe even a generational thing that you're trying to build with the Seven of Cups. I'm not Seven of Cups, I'm sorry. The Seven of, what pile was Seven of Cups? Pile number 1. Anyway, so that could also be related. Pile number 1's related to pile number 2 and 3, but it just depends on what your energy is gravitating towards. And if you don't feel called to pile number 1 or any of the piles, don't go and watch a reading that's not really meant for you, okay? Some people are like, well, if it's connected there, okay, so maybe you already lived that karma with that pile, and this is why you're only connected to this pile, is also something that's coming forth, okay? So anyway, so with the Seven of Pentacles in it, there's something that you were really, and you won't believe that because you're like, I'm gonna watch it anyway, which is fine, but I'm really warning you, okay? So with the Seven of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright, this is also something you've waited a long time for. Okay, maybe somebody took their sweet time trying to do, maybe get into like a solid relationship or something of that nature. And now underneath the Five of Cups energy, you have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords energy is coming up in the reversal, all right? With the Ten of Swords energy coming up in the reversal, this is very big on a false ending to something. And maybe after putting through the ringer emotionally and physically, and maybe being literally dragged through the mud. This is probably where this apology is coming from, okay, for some of you guys, from your person to you, for pile number 3s. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be, okay, with the Hangman energy coming up underneath the Sun card. It's almost like somebody was waiting. It's almost like somebody was cyber stalking you and waiting for, this is what I'm picking up, waiting for like an entryway of like when you feel better, quote unquote, or when you get better, quote unquote, or when you let it go, quote unquote, or when you're at your lowest, most vulnerable, so that they don't have to be accountable for their actions, is also something that I am getting too. Now underneath the Empress card, all right, you have the King of Wands. This could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? Heavy on the Leo, okay, because Leo energy is showing up 3 different times here. The Sun card, the Empress card, and the King of Wands. Definitely check where Leo is at in your chart, because it's going to be influencing you today. Let's just say if you have an MC in Leo, all right, or a Fortune in Leo, that could be it's going to be emphasize today, okay, is something that I'm picking up. Now, Page of Wands energy is very Aries energy. So underneath the Page of Wands, you have the 10 of Cups. So there's something that's going to happen pretty fucking fast today, like a really major turnaround that's going to create a lot of emotional fulfillment for you, okay? But that is what I'm receiving. This could also be somebody who feels like you hold a lot of divine masculine energy, go-getter energy. This could also be somebody's intention to make you their empress as well. And that could be like a wife or a mother or a child. There was also somebody who was waiting to get all the details or all the facts before they come and apologize or take accountability for stuff, and then they end up getting played, or they end up finding out the truth later on. It's almost like I had to pause there because my alarm clock went off. As I said, they had to take a pause. So, you know, confirmation. But anyway, so the Hangman energy coming forth, all right, underneath the Sun card. This is really big on somebody waiting for the right moment and to obtain all the details before they actually like take accountability for their actions, or they actually say sorry or apologize for something. It's kind of narcissistic just a little bit, okay? But this person's doing that, all right? And I also do feel like there's going to be a lot of emotional fulfillment between you and this person. This person might even express their intentions towards you. It's like all of a sudden things happen at a really fast, rapid rate, as well as what I'm receiving. But that is what I'm getting for pile number 3s. If you guys did enjoy that, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe for more content like this. And if you would like to book a reading with me, all that information is down below to book. And I also give live instant readings online, sorry, I don't know why, on YouTube. Okay, so definitely hit the notification bell. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, and until next time, bye for now.